So you finally have a commission check. What's your plan for it? No, I don't mean what are you spending it on. I mean, how are you saving it? Are you accounting for your taxes? Are you saving for retirement? Like all of those things. Today is tip number 4 for my 75 tips for realtors for the last 75 days of 2024. And for tip number 4, I'm going to be talking about your money. When 24-year-old Kim got into real estate, I would take every single one of my commission checks and just blindly deposit it into my checking account, my personal checking account. Big mistake. Now, after years and years of trial and error and having finally found a really great CPA and financial planner, I'm happy to report that that has all changed. But if you've never been an entrepreneur, if you've never worked for yourself before, you might not have a really firm grasp on how you should be accounting for your money. So today I'm going to share you my spreadsheet that I came up with in conjunction with my CPA, and I'm happy to share this too if you would like it. This is it. Allows you to, at the top line, enter in your commission amount. So if I change that, let's say a $20,000 commission, then it updates all the other fields. Again, these percentages are what work for me and is a good rule of thumb, but feel free to change these percentages if you would like. So the first thing that I do is I'm going to take out 25% for my business expenses. I know that after running all of my numbers, I spend approximately 20 to 25% of every dollar earned on expenses. Yours will be different, so make sure you know your numbers. Next, I'm going to take what is left after expenses, and I'm going to take 25% of that amount to put into my tax account. After I move that money right here into a separate checking account or a separate savings account, I'm just simply going to transfer that amount. Now I don't even see it. And then after I'm left with this amount after expenses and after taxes, leaves you this amount right here. Now, what is left is going to be divided up amongst these 4 categories: tithing or giving, investments, debt, and income. My income account is what pays me. First of all, I've been really blessed by God, and so 10% of every single check is going to go to the tithe. Now, you can do whatever you want with that. Maybe there's a local charity, philanthropy that you feel passionate about, give to them. You'll never regret giving. The next is investments, that 20%. So the rule of thumb is 20% of everything that you make should be set aside for your future, for retirement. Realtors, we're notorious for being awful at this, so please do it. I have a line item in there for debt. Now, if you don't have any debt, obviously you don't need to have that. So maybe you shift the 10% that I have on there to savings. Maybe I put it into my business. Completely up to you. And then lastly, I'll have a lot of questions when I explain this about the income account. That is the money that pays me at the first of every single month. So on the first of the month, I know what my expenses are and how much we need to live off of every month. And so first I transfer money from my income account to my personal checking account. And that's where all of my daily expenses come from. At the end of the day, I have 3 accounts: my business checking, my tax account, and my income account, in addition to my personal checking account and my savings that I have with my financial planner. If you want a copy of this spreadsheet, make sure to give me a follow. And then I'm going to add this to my Stand store, which will be linked on my bio. You'll be able to find it there. And be sure to follow me for the rest of my 75 tips for realtors for the last 75 days of 2024.